Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. Sitting here with Maggie Gray of SI. Now, you guys were just talking during the break. That fascinates me. There's a Pennsylvania-Ohio game.
Yeah, the
It's
Big 33 game.
Every great high school football player from Pennsylvania against every great one from Ohio?
Actually, now it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be the best 33 players in PA.
Don't burst my bubble on that.
They've played Maryland. They've played Texas.
But in Pennsylvania, Ohio is
now
how
it's
it sort
Ohio.
of started.
I was in it the first year that we played Ohio.
Right.
In '93.
And a lot of future NFL people go.
Well, yeah, every Super Bowl that's ever been played has had at least one alumnus from the Big 33.
You know what's
game.
great about that game? It's unique in the fact that it's like a group of people. Some are future NFL players and some are future Cracker Barrel managers.
Yeah, very true.
And there's a fine line.
Well,
it could be an injury.
absolutely.
It's
It could
true.
be, you know what I mean? Anything.
Precisely.
And just
yeah.
like your circumstances, and one of the things I remember from that game was some of the kids, they're coming from pretty,
Mike
disenfranchised.
McQuarrie played in the year.
That you guys were there.
Yeah, sorry.
There's some people just coming from really disenfranchised backgrounds. They're coming from.
I mean, there's no need to get racist.
No, but every day every day at Hershey Park, they pump out the chocolate smell.
Yeah.
Like twice a day, at like 10 a.m. and at like 4 p.m. They pump out this smell that smells like Hershey's. So some of the kids are there have never been in this sort of setting, Hershey, Pennsylvania, these rolling hills. And they're like, wow, it even smells like chocolate here.
sure.
It's like I want to live here.
I tell you,
so sad.
Every night at 11:50, I push out the chocolate smell.
I knew I was gonna set up that for something.
You set up a fart joke.
Way to take that, Artie.
My year, a disenfranchised kid by the name of Keno Shawwell is still, I think he's still one of the most amazing guys I've ever played football with because he went to an all-boys reform school called Glen Mills in Pennsylvania. He could vomit on command.
Wow.
Incredible.
Wow.
Yeah, like
What a talent.
when he jogged out on the
I've
field.
met strippers who could do that.
Really? No.
But only when they were giving me a lap dance.
Like clockwork.
He could do it like, you'd be sitting at lunch with him and he'd, fill up one of the little areas on his tray just to gross everyone out. When he ran out for the game, when they introduced him, he's running out and he stopped and
Now puking.
yeah, it was amazing. I don't know how.
And would he do it for
you
fun?
develop, yeah.
Now,
just
was
for
he really
kicks.
thin? He was like a
Real
bulimic.
kick in the pants. He was a DB.
A defensive back.
Yeah.
Now we know what it takes to impress John Ritchie.
It was impressive, without
By the
a
way,
doubt.
he noticed that. And he didn't notice a lot of other things.
So unique. I know. But it's such a unique gift that Keno Shawwell.
Oh, no, people who could fart on command at the Stern Show, we'd have this guy Dan the Farter.
Yeah, I remember
who
that.
could do like the Blue Danube. I mean, it is
I don't know how
really
that works.
It's impressive.
Yeah,
It's
like a
gift.
mutation to be able to do that.
It's a gift. Now, what's the best classic rock song you've ever farted, Maggie?
Anything by Ozzy Osbourne, really.
Kashmir. Now, what's the future for Maggie Gray? What do you see
Oh,
yourself
wow.
doing?
I don't know. When I first got the job at Sports Illustrated, obviously we don't have a TV network attached to us at the moment. It's just all live web stuff or sometimes taped feature stuff. And at first I was a little hesitant because I wasn't sure if that was the right way to go. But
Now, you were right. The
more
show
and
you're
more-
on. No, the show you're right. The show you're on now is terrible. But but isn't that when people say the word? That's just like television anyway.
Well, that's what I'm realizing now. And as we get to more distribution networks, hopefully, I think that people won't tell the difference really between, what they're watching online and you have the same cachet as something
Right.
that's on TV.
Yeah.
I was just sad that we had John C. McGinley, the actor.
I love him.
He was awesome. He came on the show this week and he's part of a new TV show. No, he's on TBS, I'm sorry. But he's doing something that's on Amazon. They're just like, sorry, I'm getting my people confused. Mark
That's all right.
Consuelos.
Nobody knows the difference.
Mark Consuelos is doing a thing with John Goodman, and it's going to be on Amazon.
Mark Consuelos was married to Kathy Lee Gifford.
Yeah. We had
her replacement.
we had a comedian on who is doing that show too.
Well, they love it because you get all this content right away.
What show?
Anything on Amazon or Netflix, you just
Oh,
you
on
can-
Amazon.
Yeah, you can
Goodman,
just
Oh.
show on
Who?
Amazon.
When did you have? Oh, when I was out, you had a comedian on.
I don't think so. I think
I was here when that happened.
Yeah, I think-
That
No,
guy-
you were out.
I was
It
out.
Yeah, it was when you were in L.A.
Don't accuse me, John. I was.
yeah.
I pay
I'm
attention.
the one with gaps in my memory, I guess. No, but don't you get to interview everybody who comes through New York essentially? Like you just had Kevin Lau on, right?
Yeah, we did, and you guys had him on too.
Right.
What a cool guy he is.
I was gonna say if we had him on, it's not exactly a coup.
No, but
I mean, I don't know about you, but who else have you had on?
I mean, in our history of our show, I mean, Dr. J was on before. I actually got to sit down and do 45 minutes with Mike Tyson. And that was really...
What was that like?
It was amazing because Mike Tyson, interviewing him is such a challenge because you're interviewing someone who's incapable of lying.
Listen, Maggie. Listen, that's a terrible looking T-shirt you're wearing. I'm sorry, honesty just comes out of me.
I thought you didn't do impressions.
That'd be great if to promote the undisputed truth. He just tells the truth to every talk. Listen, Matt Lau, I don't care where you are. People write them jokes. That's a bad sports jacket. Listen, Maggie, I hate your show. I'm just being honest. I'm just about the undisputed truth. Just 10 o'clock this Saturday on PBS, HBO, whatever. I'm just being honest, Maggie.
But his honesty, I mean, he's got stories like you do, Artie. I mean, where it's like he's
Excuse
fought...
me? I don't have any stories where Brad Pitt's banging my girlfriend.
That wasn't you? Sorry, I got confused. No, but he was amazing because he can't lie. So then it's up to the interviewer
What do you
to
mean
really...
he can't lie?
Like
he has lied before.
No, but he's so forthright. It's like he's having this catharsis that's like totally in the public's eye. He's okay with it. Like I think
Hello, what do you think you're sitting next to here?
I'm saying you guys could.
He's more famous than I am. That's why you know it. But I do the same thing, and I do it in a much harder, harsher environment.
You should go tell Mike.
Listen, tell Artie Lange. He punched like a mule kick. I'm incapable of telling the falsehood. I'm crazy. I'm the undisputed truth.
He was amazing.
Tyson, he's fascinating.
They named it something he can't pronounce. Get a few more S's in there. Listen, can we change Spike? It's Mike. I'm practicing my plugs. Can we turn it to the real truth? Can we make it the real truth? Or how about truisms? No, there's something about undisputed truth.
We had Spike on the show.
Yeah.
Spike was good. Actually, speaking of S's, not being able to pronounce
Spike is
them.
great. He's
Spike
so much fun to be around.
He is. We had Jay Farrow on the show, and he was doing his Shannon Sharp impression, and he was like just starting out, and like he was testing it kind of on us.
What kind of fun did you have at Spike Lee?
You know, Spike was really fun. He was. Because if you talk about the Knicks, and if you talk about basketball, he was telling stories about Michael Jordan. He told a story
What if you
about...
don't want to? What if you want to talk about something else?
But why would I want to talk about anything else with Spike Lee?
You think he's limited to that?
Oh, no, him. Well,
What about movies?
We could talk about that. We talked actually just about, you know, his movie. He was doing the Kickstarter.
Why does it have to be his movie?
Because we're a sports show.
Listen, how about no falsehood? Now, I'm sitting here in front of the mirror. Is this your number? Damn it. Yeah, were you afraid at any point for your life with Mike Tyson?
No, but you know what I wish that I'd asked about the face tattoo? Because honestly, when you're in person with him, I know it sounds weird. It's not that distracting. And then as soon as we saw it on camera, I was like, oh, I should have asked. It's so distracting.
Guy's got a tattoo on his face. I mean,
I know.
It's distracting.
But honestly, you meet him in person, and maybe you're just like expecting it.
Right.
And it's like not that weird.
I got to bring, if you brought up the face tattoo, someone will be bringing up your black eye later on. The Artie Lange Show. Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. My newest fan, Maggie Gray here.
I'm a longtime fan.
Are you really?
Yeah, of course.
Now, when did you discover me?
Well, when the Howard Stern show was on E, I think that's when, you know, I was like starting to really understand that kind of comedy, and that's where I first got introduced to it.
What kind of comedy? Intellectual comedy?
You know, it's like it's a highbrow sort of thing.
Did you like a lot of my stuff about some of the 18th century Russian poets and some of the political stuff?
It's like farm subsidies and a lot of European history. I thought it was great.
Let me Google farm subsidies.
Compelling.
No, well, yeah, you were very nice to me, and I think I was trying to do a funny bit earlier that a lot of women, I feel, have to act like men to get jobs in sports and comedy. So they go over the top of it. You're not like that. You're dainty. I like that you keep your femininity. Because a lot of these women are like, you know, they get on there and they're like, first down, I just want to bet. Let's pound a beer, bitch.
Yeah, I try to...
Upside down pound.
I try to stay away from the, it's like football. Yeah, it's like, that's not really my personality.
I think a lot of women think they have to do that they have to act like men. And the direct opposite is true. We want to see you act like a woman.
Well, I mean, my skill, really, what they want me to do at Sports Illustrated is a lot of interviewing. So I want to be personable. I want to connect with people. I'm not doing highlights. I'm not doing that kind of game recap stuff. So I just want to try to find common ground with people, connect, and try to ask questions that are thought-provoking.
Did you feel a connection with me?
I thought we did, except you fell asleep in the makeup chair, and we got a little worried for you.
Some people work for a living. You can't always,
but you were
can't
great.
always get quality Vikings.
You were, you were great, though. We all told LT stories. Everyone in the world has an LT story, by the way. John, I'm sure you probably, do you have one?
I'm afraid.
I had
You
a
mean
poster of
LaDainian
him.
Tomlinson?
No.
The LT.
The LT.
You know, Central PA, we weren't as big into LT. Although I was a big Giants fan when they.
Yeah, why
when they
would you
won
be
it
in
all.
LT? He's only the best player ever.
I had a poster of LT with him in the laser guns shooting the quarterback that was dead on the ground.
I didn't.
That's wholesome.
Remember that one?
I didn't. The Artie Lange Show.
The Artie Lange Show, weeknights on Audience, only on DirecTV.